besides being two rappers who were very successful decades ago. Ice Cube and 50 Cent are moguls who also made money with their successful businesses. But the question is, which of the two rappers leads a more luxurious life? In this video, you will see a fierce battle between Ice Cube and 50 Cent. So, let's fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. Real estate. The two rappers 50 Cent and Ice Cube are powerful men who may have beautiful homes. But which one of them has invested more money in his real estate portfolio? The place where 50 Cent grew up, for example, is a cozy 5,800 square foot residence located on Van Wyck Street in the city of Los Angeles, California, which is valued at just over $679,000 today. He currently owns a mansion in the Encino area of California, which has over a 1-acre lot, with the main house being almost 8,000 square feet. According to some sources, the mansion was purchased in 1996 for $2.36 million, but today it is valued at $6.5 million. Another property that the rapper acquired was a modern-style mansion located near a canal in Marina del Rey, California, which is used as a vacation retreat for the singer's family. The 3-story mansion has over 7,500 square feet of living space, offering a variety of accommodations for Ice Cube to live in with sophistication. There is an elevator and an elegant glass staircase to access the floors, and among the main rooms are a living room and a classic-style office with wooden walls, which has several bookshelves with books and decorative items. In all, there are 11 bathrooms in the mansion, while the kitchen has wooden cabinets and a glass countertop with adjustable seating. The mansion also has 6 bedrooms of distinctive designs, which provide much comfort to the residents. There is also a well-stocked wine cellar with wine barrels, a music room with a piano, a bar with an attractive chandelier in the center, and other living rooms with fireplaces for everyday family use. Outside, the mansion located near the canal has stunning views available to the star and his family. There are also trees on the manicured lawn, more private sitting areas, a terrace for outdoor leisure activities, and a shaded patio on the top level that has an outdoor fireplace and plenty of space for entertaining friends and family. This incredible property was owned by actor Jean-Claude Van Damme, who bought it in 2012 for $6 million until he sold it to Ice Cube for $7.25 million. 50 Cent grew up in a cozy 2-story house in the southern part of New York's Jamaica neighborhood. With 1,125 square feet of living space, the colonial-style home was built in 1935, and the rooms have hardwood floors and predominantly clean colors, which make for a light and welcoming indoor environment. There are also 3 cozy bedrooms for the residents to settle in, and 2 bathrooms, one of which has a bathtub for relaxation. Outside, the property has a beautiful backyard, which has a great space for gardening. According to the website Zillow, the estimated value of the property is currently $497,900. In addition to this house, 50 Cent previously shared a video on Instagram of his supposed residence in Africa, but he later clarified that he has never owned property there. During an interview, Jackson also revealed that he once lived in a 2-bedroom apartment where he paid $800 a month, although he had already accumulated $38 million in his account. Another residence that 50 Cent owned before it was demolished was a mansion in Long Island's Dix Hills neighborhood, but unfortunately, the property was destroyed in a major fire in 2008. After it happened, the rapper listed the land for $500,000, even though he purchased the property for $2.4 million. And currently, another house has been built on the site. Going up in price, the most impressive mansion 50 Cent has ever owned is located in Farmington, Connecticut. The incredible property was built in 1985 and is 51,600 square feet in size. The entrance hall has beautiful staircases leading to the upper level, while the main living room is very spacious, decorated with many picture frames, and also has glass doors opening onto an outdoor patio, which offers incredible views of the area. Back inside, the mansion has a total of 6 kitchens, the main one with several counters, modern appliances, and even a sound system. The dining room has a large crystal chandelier on the table and chairs that were given by boxer Mike Tyson, the previous owner of the place. The mansion also has a cinema room with modern armchairs for the comfort of the rapper and his guests, as well as a highly technological projection system for the time. In addition to all this, the place has 19 bedrooms, and the singer's suite has a living room, which includes a TV that turns into a bed. 50 Cent's mansion also has many resort-style amenities, such as a courtyard with an indoor pool, a well-equipped recording studio, a nightclub for up to 2,000 guests, a modern residential gym, and several game and billiard rooms. Outside, the mansion sits on a 17-acre wooded lot and features a basketball court, a private lake where the rapper spent time feeding fish, and a large swimming pool with a lovely waterfall, which includes a spa area. To maintain a property of this standard, 50 Cent had a monthly outlay of $72,000, and he bought the mansion in 2003 for a reported $4.1 million, as well as investing several million more in renovations. According to some sources, the mansion was sold in 2019 for only $2.9 million, but the first listing made by the rapper in 2007 was for $18.5 million. And currently, it is not known for sure where he lives, but in the pandemic, the singer lived in New York City, with some records on his Instagram giving a glimpse of the property, which has great views of the city on hand. Since the value of both rappers' official and current homes is not known for sure, we will consider this round tied. Round 2. Cars. Both rappers have enough money to invest in luxurious cars. But which one of the two has a more expensive garage, 50 Cent or Ice Cube? Ice Cube's first car was a 1969 Beetle, which got him into major maintenance problems. But with his enrichment, he was able to buy more expensive cars. One of his first luxurious cars was a Bentley Arnage, which, depending on the year and the state of conservation, today costs $40,000. Being considered a muscle car kind guy, Jackson once owned a 1964 Impala, a classic collectible that is worth about $65,000. The rapper has also reported that he has a new Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, a stylish speed vehicle that costs about $70,000. Whereas when he wants a more comfortable car to transport the whole family, Ice Cube has a Cadillac Escalade, a genuine American SUV worth about $90,000. He also said that he owns a Porsche Panamera, a stylish sports car for 4 people that is worth around $100,000. Another vehicle that belongs to the star is an Audi RS7, a vehicle that delivers performance, wild looks, and comfort. No wonder it costs around $118,000. Moving up a notch, a Mercedes G63 AMG has already passed through Ice Cube's garage, an SUV capable of conquering all terrains around the world, providing the ultimate in luxury and comfort. And to own such a giant, you have to fork out about $150,000. Some sources point out that he has also owned a Lamborghini Huracan EVO, a sports car equipped with a V10 engine, as well as a refined and striking design. No wonder this car is worth about $205,000. Sources indicate that Jackson also owns a Range Rover SV Autobiography, a luxurious and seductive SUV that costs as much as $220,000. Ice Cube has been spotted driving an Aston Martin DB11, an iconic sports car that looks like automotive art, which justifies its $240,000 price tag. Finally, he made a point of sharing on his social networks his beloved Rolls-Royce Ghost, a vehicle with a youthful look and extreme refinement, costing around $335,000. 50 Cent was not left behind in this dispute. For his 43rd birthday, for example, 50 Cent bought a black Mercedes-Benz AMG G63. And to have a car like that, you have to pay something around $160,000. Another of 50 Cent's cars is a Bentley Continental GT, a high-end car that can cost upwards of $200,000. But when the rapper wants an SUV with a sporty look, he has a Lamborghini Urus, a robust car capable of attracting a lot of attention wherever he goes. And it is no wonder that the price of this 2-ton machine is around $260,000. As big a guy as Jackson is to drive a lowly car like the high-speed ones, he has been seen in a Lamborghini Murcielago Roadster, a luxurious sports car that can cost upwards of $300,000. One of his most exclusive cars is a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead, which has undergone a new plotting in a metallic color. This convertible model has curves that resemble Renaissance sculptures, which explains its price of $355,000. Jackson also owns a classic Bentley Mulsanne, which was customized in gold. And to own a car as luxurious as this one, you have to fork out something around $420,000. In 2018, the singer gifted himself a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and he even showed his followers the price he paid for this treat, the equivalent of more than $440,000. For when 50 Cent wants to use super sports cars, he has a Lamborghini Aventador S Roadster that has been plotted in different colors. This car manages to unite dynamism, refinement, and aggressiveness on the track, which justifies its $500,000 price tag. The most expensive car that the rapper made a point of gifting himself was a Bugatti Chiron. This is a powerful high-speed machine that costs up to $3 million. Since 50 Cent's car collection is more expensive, he wins this round. Round 3. Luxury shopping. Both 50 Cent and Ice Cube are rappers who like to splurge with jewelry and extravagant spending. Ice Cube has been seen wearing, for example, the G Timeless watch by Gucci with a leather strap costing around $800. On another occasion, Jackson wore a limited edition Chris Air Inner Circle Swiss watch with 80 cut diamonds encrusted, which justifies its price of $18,500. But he also makes it a point to please his loved ones. He has already presented his wife Kimberly Woodruff on their 25th wedding anniversary with a BMW 5 Series, a mid-size executive sedan that offers the perfect balance between attitude and sophistication. And depending on the model and version of the car, it can cost up to $140,000. Another car that Ice Cube gave to his beloved was a Bentley Flying Spur, an English car of extreme refinement and luxury that can be worth up to $200,000. 50 Cent, on the other hand, has a vast collection of watches including the following models. A Hublot Spirit of Big Bang King Gold, which mixes tradition and innovation, which costs $43,000. An $85,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Openwork that comes with a $170,000 Cartier Panther ring. An 18-karat gold Hublot Big Bang Evolution adorned with 120 diamond stones, which costs $110,000. An Audemars Piguet Royal Oak all covered with baguette diamonds, worth $200,000. An Audemars Piguet in the chandelier model is also covered with diamonds, but a bit more expensive than the previous one, costing $235,000. And finally, the most expensive of all, an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore with almost 500 baguette diamonds justifying the value of $1,390,000. Since 50 Cent has a more luxurious watch collection, he wins this round. Round 4. Business. Both rappers have other sources of income besides music, being successful businessmen. Ice Cube, for example, once had the clothing line Solo by Cube. After all, he contributed a lot to the style of the time, and many young people who were inspired by his rhymes wanted to dress like him. Another sector that Jackson invested in was sports. In 2017, he launched alongside entertainment executive Jeff Quatinet's The Big Three, a 3-on-3 basketball league consisting of 12 teams whose rosters include former NBA players and international players. To give you an idea of the relevance of the league, they have closed a major contract with CBS to broadcast the games and championships. The value of this deal is unknown, but it certainly earned Ice Cube a good return. Not to mention the money the league makes from ticket sales and the store with various products for fans. As if this were not enough, the rapper has also managed to make a name for himself in the film industry, acting and producing movies. Another source of income for the rapper is from advertising contracts. He has already debuted in advertising campaigns for companies such as for Coors Light Beer and St. Ides Malt Liquor. 50 Cent's business portfolio contains investments in various sectors. In 2014, for example, Jackson became a minority shareholder in Effin Vodka, a vodka brand produced in the Netherlands. until he sold his stake in the company for good money, that figure being allegedly $60 million. Jackson has also signed a $78 million partnership agreement with Frigo Revolution Wear, a luxury underwear brand. Already one of his most successful investments was his minority stake in the Vitamin Water Company, participating in the launch of the Formula 50 drink. The company was acquired by the Coca-Cola Company in 2008 for an impressive $4.1 billion. And according to some sources, the rapper's ownership stake earned him something like $100 million after taxes. Not to mention that 50 Cent also has his own record label, G-Unit Records, and he also has his own film and television production company, with which he acted in, co-created, and produced the drama series Power, which aired on the Starz network. As if his many businesses were not enough, 50 Cent is also CEO and founder of the headphone company SMS Audio, and has his own liquor brand Sire Spirits, which has launched champagne called Le Chemin du Roi and Branson Cognac. When it comes to marketing, Jackson has participated in several advertising campaigns with major companies throughout his career, including his partnership with the Reebok sportswear brand. Taking into consideration that 50 Cent has more diversified businesses, he wins this round. Round 5. Net worth. In this round, we will find out which of the two rappers is the richer today. Would it be 50 Cent or Ice Cube? Coming from a poor background, Jackson saw in music the opportunity to make it in life. His debut album, for example, was agreed upon with an upfront payment of $1 million. Soon his roaring fame in the 2000s guaranteed him more money, mainly from the sale of his songs and his tours. But it was with the success of his investments and ventures that 50 Cent's wealth went to another level, as he was able to pocket hundreds of millions of dollars from contracts and equity sales. However, due to his lack of financial control of his accounts, mainly due to overspending and court problems, 50 Cent ended up accumulating debts totaling $28 million. This eventually led him to file for a public bankruptcy protection hearing in 2015, a fact that shocked many of his fans. With such a thirst for winning, the rapper quickly got his finances back on track. In 2018, for example, some portals reported that Jackson signed a long-term partnership with Starz for the production of his television series worth an estimated $150 million. So, in this day and age, surely 50 Cent's net worth is already over 9 figures. Ice Cube, on the other hand, has more income from the musical business, which is where he started his career and began to be successful. To perform at private events, for example, it is estimated that he charges a fee of around $100,000. In a time when record sales were very profitable for singers, Ice Cube knew how to make the most of this time. To get an idea of his musical earnings, it is estimated that he received about $500,000 for Boys in the Hood, $1 million for America's Most Wanted, $1 million for Death Certificate, $2 million for Friday, and even $2.3 million for The Predator. And if you add up all of Ice Cube's albums, it is quite likely that he has already exceeded the figure of tens of millions of dollars. Today, he continues to make a lot of money on streaming platforms. On Spotify alone, for example, his top 10 songs have almost 2 billion streams, which may have earned him more than $7 million. But Ice Cube's professional performance is not limited only to music. He is a rapper who has managed to stand out in the film industry as well. In addition to being an excellent actor, he also helps produce many of the movies starring himself. With his production company's debut in the 1995 film Friday, for example, he earned an estimated $100,000. But his fees grew as his films became more successful and his name became better known in Hollywood. This is evidenced in the 2012 film franchise Friday, with Jackson receiving around $11 million. But it seems that Ice Cube has no shortage of money, as he recently claimed that he lost a $9 million movie contract for not wanting to get vaccinated against COVID-19. And all this huge salary is only a consequence of the great result Ice Cube brings to the movies he acts in. To give you an idea, adding together his more than 40 films in which he has acted, it is estimated that he has grossed more than $2 billion at the box office. And although no one knows for sure what fortune Ice Cube has accumulated, many sources estimate that currently at the peak of his 53 years of age, he has a net worth of approximately $170 million, an amount sufficient to place him among the most successful rappers in the world. Since 50 Cent's current fortune is unknown, and because he has been in serious financial trouble, we think Ice Cube wins this round. However, in this video, we are evaluating who is more ostentatious and leads a more luxurious life, so let's go to the sum of the points. At the end of this fight, we had 2 points for Ice Cube against 4 points for 50 Cent, and he is the winner of this battle. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.